Welcome to my tarot corner and to another tarot giveaway video. So I thought that with my current giveaway, I'm giving three tarot decks. All three of them are new and still wrapped. So I'm going to show you the decks that I have that are open, but you will get the decks that are completely new and are unopened. And that is why I chose the Oracle of the Mystical Moments, because the Oracle of the Soul's Journey that I have is secondhand. So I decided that I'm gifting all three new decks. Actually, the Ethereal Vision Illuminated Tarot deck is not wrapped. It is opened, but it is unused. So, okay, I thought that I will talk a little bit about myself and tell you a little bit about my tarot journey. So, as I told you in one of my latest videos, I am a pediatrician. I decided to become a pediatrician when I was 7 years old. I had a tumor in my back, and for a year I had pain in my leg. It took the doctors a year to discover what was wrong with me. And in that year, they told me I was faking and that I was trying to avoid school and jealous at my brother. And when I went through the operation, I said that I will be a pediatrician when I grow up, so there will be someone that listens to children. And this is my motto in life. I am a very patient doctor, so I listen to the patients, I listen to the children, and I explain a lot. So this is why I'm very explanatory in my videos, as well as one of my subscribers noticed that is something that is coming from my being a doctor and explaining to my patients, and I do take the time to explain why some kind of treatment is needed, what are the procedures that are needed. Everything I explain to the parents, so that they will realize why they need to treat the children, and then they will be treating them in a better way. So this is my motto in life, and apparently in tarot as well. And I didn't do the connection until that subscriber wrote it in that comment. So now I understand why I have this need to explain everything, even though I tell myself every time that I won't explain so much, but I find it necessary to explain. This is something that is built in me. Okay, and because I got sick 14 years ago, it's a neurological disease that really, debilitated me and made it impossible for me to move forward in my career, and then made it impossible for me to work full-time. And I started looking on alternative ways to help people, and I found tarot. And when I found tarot, I found channels that are connected to tarot. Now, I have to say that I am an avid history learner, and I love history. I always was an Anglophile. I fell in love with Jane Austen when I was 12. I read all of her books. I have all of her books in Hebrew and in English. And I have, and of course, when I watched Anne of the Thousand Days with with, well, Richard Taylor, I think, and Genevieve Boswell. And I fell in love with Anne Boleyn, and then I started learning everything about the Tudors. And of course, I watched every possible drama that was made about them, about the Tudors, and about any kind of British royal family and other royal families and all kinds of period dramas that were made. And when I started my tarot journey, I found the Royal Tarot channels, and I got hooked. Now, when Harry married Meghan, I didn't like her. I didn't like her from the beginning. I didn't like her from the engagement interview, and something in her seemed fake. Now, my sister-in-law, she's very Anglophile as well, but she was an avid suit watcher, and she loved Meghan in Suits, and she was defending her all the time, and we had a lot of arguments. And when the wedding occurred, and I saw that her mother was a woman of color, I was surprised. I didn't know that. But I thought that, okay, maybe she deserves the benefit of the doubt. But I kept on watching her, and I started discovering first Wally, then Taz and Murky Mag, and then I started discovering more and more channels. Some of the channels were closed. I was an avid watcher of Ashley from It's Ashley. And so some of those channels are gone, but some of them are still existing. So I started watching them quite often. I started learning tarot with Janine from Tarot with Janine, that was doing Royal Tarot at the time, before she went into the rabbit hole and into more nefarious stuff. And then I decided to study tarot, and I found my teacher, and I started doing my tarot journey, and I started doing readings to clients in Israel, and it took me some time to decide to open my own channel, because I found out that the way that I'm reading the cards with my teacher is different, and I can offer a different point of view, a different way of reading the cards, and that is my 2 cents or my contribution to the picture. Okay, so these are the 3 decks, and each of you that leaves a comment, that is subscribed to the channel and likes this video, can win one of these. So we have the ARCANUM Tarot, which is the first of a trilogy by the same creator. This is the first one, and then comes the Thelma Tarot, and the third is the Millennium Thoth Tarot. I have the Arcanum and the Thelma Tarot, and this is a Rider-Waite based tarot. Very beautiful, very vibrant colors, very strong. As you can see, the colors are very, very vibrant, and it has a different take on some of the cards. As you can see, the 5 of Cups here, we don't see the actual person that is depressed and that is not seeing reality as it is. We see only his feet, his head is down, he doesn't see reality at all. And we see the 3 cups that are spilled, and the 2 cups are behind him. So it's a different take, but it is the same meaning of the card. A strength card, which is beautiful, Queen of Pentacles. So it is a beautiful deck, really beautiful deck. But it is a Rider-Waite clone with a modern look. So I really love this deck, and it is one of the one of my favorites. So this is one deck, and the second one is the Ethereal Visions. Now I have to tell you, how do I get this deck? Sometimes I order something and I get something else, and the seller doesn't want me to send it back because I don't live in the US. I use a company that ships the merchandise to me, and it takes some time until I get the deck. So when I find out that it's the wrong deck and I write to the seller, they usually say, okay, forget it, and they just reimburse me. And then I go and buy the right deck I wanted, but then I end up with 2 decks that I don't need the second one. And I tried selling them on eBay, and usually it's very difficult. So I just decided that I will give them to you. So this is one of the reasons. And another reason is sometimes I just forget that I bought something because it takes time to get the things that I bought. Sometimes I see a real good offer, and I just get a deck that I already bought that I just didn't receive yet, and I don't remember that I got it, and then I get 2. So most of the decks that I get that I have doubles are decks that I got by mistake, but some of them are decks that I bought 2 by mistake. So this is the Ethereal Vision, which is another Rider-Waite clone. It is going by the Rider-Waite. It is an 80 deck, the 80 card deck, because it has 2 extra deck. This is the Ethereal Vision Illuminated tarot deck. They had an Ethereal Vision tarot deck before this one that was a 78 deck, and this is an 80 card deck. It has 2 extra decks, but extra card that you can find the interpretation here. And but most of the cards are Rider-Waite. As you can see, the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, but the card, but this is a very mellow colored deck with gilding. As you can see here, the gilding is very beautiful. This is the 3 of Swords, or here you can see the gilding of the hands with the Ace of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups looks a little bit different. It looks a little bit ominous, not as it usually is, but it is a Rider-Waite. It is a Rider-Waite clone. But you need, this is the 10 of Pentacles, which is also a little bit different. But once again, I interpret the cards mostly and the way that the psychological way that I learned. But then I look at the card itself, and I look at the things that are, that my eyes are attracted to, and then the intuition kicks in. So sometimes I don't need to use the intuition, but when the cards are different, I do use the intuition. But once again, it is very different between decks, between cards. The Wheel of Fortune, for example, it's a very different card. It has some ominous air to it in this deck. The Empress, Chariot. So this is the ethereal vision. Now, the Mystical Moments Oracle comes with the Mystical Moments tarot deck. That I don't have the tarot deck twice. I have only the Oracle twice. But this is a very beautiful, beautiful oracle, and it is. It has very eclectic artwork here, and the messages are not well, the messages in the bottom here are not something that you can get the message of the card outright. You need the booklet, so it's not so easy to use it. You need the booklet to understand what it is. This is my avatar, Morning Dew Girl. This is why I use this, because it's the Morning Dew Girl. But the Observer, My Home is My Castle. But it's usually very easy to use when you know how to use it. But for example, under my umbrella, we look into the message here, and it's not such a long message, and actually the keywords here, compassion, care, friendship, protection, could be enough. You don't need all of the message. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but it is very easy to use. The cards are just beautiful, very, very descriptive, very imaginative, really beautiful. So this is one of the most beautiful decks that I have in oracles and in tarot. And the reason I don't use the tarot quite a lot is because it is not a Rider-Waite clone, and it's not so easy to understand. And then the intuition works quite a lot, and it's not so much about the psychological interpretation, and then I need more of the intuition. So it's more difficult to explain what I'm seeing in the cards to you. So this is why I'm not using that as much on the channel. But in my private work, I do use it more. So this is another beautiful card, the Weaving Flowers. Okay, Liberty. So these are the three decks, and a little bit about me and why I'm here. And to be truthful, I don't know what will be next in my life. Things change. At the moment, I feel that complete with doing the tarot and being in my clinic, and it fills my time, and I feel good about it. But I don't. Let's say that way. I'm not here not for the money. I'm not here for a career in being a YouTuber. I'm here to voice my feelings and my views, and I'm here to show my point of view on things, because I think that I do have a unique point of view, because I think that I do have something to contribute, and I really relish on each and every one of you who tap into my videos and listens to me, and I I was so touched by your support on Lady C's video that she mentioned my question when she read my name. So these things really widen my heart and make me feel so proud, and that I created this small community of dewdrops that are full of love and compassion, and such a beautiful community, and this really widens my heart. And once I feel that this is not, this is useless, or this is not giving me any more satisfaction, I might stop. But right now, it is filling me with satisfaction. It is giving me something more to look forward in my day. So I'm here, I'm still here, and I'm not here for the algorithm, I'm not here for the clicks, and that is all. I know that I'm asking you to like and subscribe and to click the notification bell, but this is like something that this is part of my mantra in the end of every video. But you do what you feel like, and I hope that you do like, and I do hope that you do want to subscribe and to share, and that is all. So leave me a comment, say what deck do you prefer, and the winners will be chosen from the commenters on this video. So you need to comment on this video, and all three decks will be sent. So there will be 3 winners by the end of the month. So it will be 1 month from today. On the 31st of March, it is my anniversary, my marriage anniversary. So it will be probably at the beginning of April, because I plan to go away with my husband for a weekend. So it will be after that weekend. Okay, so this is it for this. This is it for this video, and I hope you liked it. And if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course, leave a comment. Bye.